Hey guys, Justin here and welcome to today's video. I am recording from a semi-new setup. I got myself a table tripod, a Joby GorillaPod knockoff, which I hope will hold up the weight of both my camera and my lighting rig, as well as recording using, I'm recording audio using the Line 6 Helix, and I have a preset pulled up just to process vocals, and I hope that with this additional processing at least I can get the levels to be consistent. I have a compressor on, I have a gate on, so hopefully that will reduce some of that background hiss and noise that I usually get when I record with my usual setup. I think I'm going to use the Rode Video Micro as a vlogging, exclusively for outdoor vlogging, and then I'm going to try to use this kind of studio setup for the indoor shoots like this. Today's topic is going to be a bit of a departure from what I usually talk about when it comes to worship music. I'm going to talk about video editing, and it's something that I'm kind of doing on the side as a hobby and a second creative outlet to explore. So us creative types, we need a primary creative outlet, which is for me is music, and a secondary outlet. And for me, this is photography, videography, what do you call it? And the number one tip that everybody kept telling me to do to shoot video was to shoot completely neutral. Have a flat image, have sharpness down, contrast down, saturation down. And the wisdom being you can do all that processing in post. I was commissioned by my friend to shoot video for his kid's first birthday party. And when I did this, I was encouraged to go completely neutral. So I had two cameras with me, the 80D and the 5D Mark II, and I shot with a completely unsaturated, completely, sharpness, contrast all the way down, a flat as flat can be image. So the day went on fine, I shot footage and all that. But when I got home and then when I sat down to tweak and to post-process these video clips, I had no idea what I was doing to color correct and to, do a color grade. People take years and have their reputations built on color grading, and I decided to do this kind of experiment with my friend's first birthday party. Alphonsus, if you're watching this, I am so sorry if the footage turns out the way it looks. This particular shot here is set to Canon's standard profile, and by all accounts, when I put this into post-processing, I think it's going to look okay and it's going to look good. The camera is going to be doing all that hard work of color grading and correcting the contrast. The key point is this: if you are not a pro at it, or if you haven't practiced or rehearsed at it, don't use a live event, an important live event, as the testing ground for whatever it is you're doing, whether color grading or color correcting. And in my case, it was to take neutral footage and then handling that kind of volume of neutral footage at the same time. It's a big headache. I'm going frame by frame. When I put two clips together, I gotta check left and right whether the colors are the same, whether the person's dress look the same color. The human eye is amazing, isn't it? It does all these things automatically, but the computer is stupid. You gotta do all these things in post-processing, and it's a lot of time. And I wish all these video tutorials would have forewarned that all these things take years of practice. So long story short, to use a Singaporean term, do not gay Kiang. If you are unrehearsed, unpracticed, unseasoned, practice. Go and practice. This applies to all of life, not just music, but also in photography and videography. Practice, practice, practice. And not just practice, but practice well. I'm gonna have to undo the damage I did with my footage, and hopefully by the time the final product comes out, I would have learned a thing or two. So yes, this is a bit of a different video from usual. Thank you for watching, and as always, this is Justin signing off.